What draws me to it is the fact that science doesn't see whether or not somebody's from a rural area. It doesn't see socioeconomic background. It doesn't see whether somebody's affluent or not. It is an answer. I am Barry Miller, and I am the Director of the Bureau of Forensic Services. I grew up in a small town in northeast Washington State. My dad was a mill worker. My mom was a bookkeeper. We didn't really have the means for me to go to college, which was one of the reasons I enlisted in the Navy. And when I came out of the Navy using the GI Bill, I was able to go back and finish what I had started with my degree. It was kind of amazing. There was a lot of freedom as a child, and there was a lot of exploring outdoors. And I think that's really was the introduction to curiosity in science. It all really does start with curiosity. Whether you're working in the field or working with people, that curious mindset is something that you have to have as somebody on the bench or as a leader, to ask questions and not necessarily just to give commands. I do remember a methamphetamine clandestine laboratory that I responded to years ago. There were 3 children, and the investigators asked the children if they'd been to school, and I remember one of the children's responses was, "We like going to school because we get to eat." They found out through their investigation that the kids had just been eating the marijuana plants, and so they were all positive for marijuana. And these were young kids. Those are the ones that kind of stick in my head, because they were just trying to make sure that they survived. The Bureau was first established to make sure that everybody had equal access to the scientific or forensic services in the justice system. It is something that's in the blood of the Bureau. It's something that we carry on today, is that idea that in serving the people, we're serving all the people.